jingle. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're mic 3 now. I have to get used to this.
Damn it. Okay, pretend the jingle is playing now. And hello.
It already did.
Well, damn it. Okay. Anyway, good afternoon. Welcome back to our radio show. Today we have some interesting topics for you, such as Spider-Man's box office scores and the Super Bowl, to name a few. And let's just start off by naming what day it is today. It's the 17th of February, and today is National or International Random Act of Kindness Day.
Random Act of Kindness Day.
Yeah, so...
I already tried to offer you my pen, but you didn't want it.
Yeah, well, just because I already have a pen. But I really appreciate the offer of the thing. So I want to give you this beautiful phone right here. That is my random act of kindness of the day.
Thanks.
Alsjeblieft.
Do you know the code?
No.
I do.
Oh.
No, surprise.
That is very convenient.
Well, no, Random Act of Kindness. Is it day? It was week, right? Random Act of Kindness week.
Actually, it's week, but you know, for the sake of our segment, I'm going to call it Random Act of Kindness Day.
Okay. Sounds good.
So there you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you wanted your jingle. You're getting it.
A little late, but it doesn't matter. Let's just dive straight into our media-related facts. Or media facts of the week. So, Kanye West, a rapper who has been in quite of a situation recently, as I guess he always is, because controversy seems to follow this man everywhere he goes. And it's just been announced that a trilogy documentary titled Genius will be released on Netflix. And this was filmed over the past 20 years. And I'm very curious to see what side of Kanye this is going to show, because of course
I agree.
Kanye in recent years has been a little wacky. And
I remember just videos of him where he's going completely mental.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard from Kanye in a long time, actually. Like if you didn't mention him today, I would have never thought of him.
He recently dropped a couple new songs. That he did, and of course there's been the whole Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson situation. And recently on Instagram he's been going a little wacky as well. And so what I'm very curious about is seeing this documentary and seeing if there's like a turning point where his situation changed, or if he's always had this kind of...
Yeah, is he doing better now, or is it still very...
I don't think so. Looking at his Instagram, you could see that either this is a very elaborate and weird marketing stunt, or he is simply losing it, and I'm guessing it is number 2.
It's a shame.
Yeah. He's made some good music, but also some very controversial and just, blatantly shit statements. So, interesting situation with
fame
Kanye.
it's not always good for everyone.
Very true.
Oh well.
Anyway, you know what has been doing good?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man has been doing insane.
Spider-Man is really good.
Yeah, currently Spider-Man is only $1 million US dollars away from topping Avatar at the US box office. Now, this is a pretty insane stat already, but not...
I think it's pretty insane because, I mean, with a movie like Avatar, it's of course a completely new kind of movie back then. Then you have Endgame, for instance, which is one of the massive Marvel films, which is like, well, it's Avengers, so it's collaboration of all the Marvel superheroes, and then Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is just Spider-Man. Well, if you've seen the movie, you know it's a bit more than just Spider-Man. But it quite surprised me that it's so successful, because I don't know.
Yeah, it's surprising, but it probably has to do with the plot and its cast.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It has a great cast, but it surprised me that a Spider-Man film is doing so well.
But okay, so even though it is really close to Avatar at the US box office, if we're looking globally, it's still so far away, because Spider-Man is at 1 billion right now, and Avatar grossed 2.8 billion. And with its bans in China, I don't think Spider-Man will top this globally, but it's going to come ridiculously close. Anyway.
Insane. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's still really, really good. Especially if you've seen all the old Spider-Mans.
Yeah, that's probably a plus, having seen the other ones. Anyway, let's...
Yeah, we're gonna listen to a song. We're gonna listen to one of our favorites, because we only have 5 songs on the show. We're gonna listen once again to Pilgrims by the Scandinavians. Is dat hier al?
Ja. That was...
Pilgrims
Yes.
by the Scandinavians.
Wow. Which of them? Swedes? Norwegians?
I don't know. Scandinavians.
All of them came together and made this song. Anyway, let's talk about what is happening at NHL Stenden. So most concept and production students will know about the website Matters, which
Yep.
is where all our products go. And the recently made products have been, they're starting to post these. So look out for your product. Has your thing been posted?
Yes. Actually, it was perfect timing because the Student's Diary is what we made.
Mm-hmm.
And the first episode of the Student's Diary is about dating and love relationships.
Yeah.
And let it be that the first episode was launched on Valentine's Day.
Perfect.
So that was actually perfect timing.
Yes.
And I don't know. I think the second episode, is dropping next week. I think.
All right.
I'm not entirely sure.
So if you're very curious to see what people have made over the past couple of months, definitely go check it out. And a lot more is coming over the next few months. So keep an eye out for all the interesting products people have made.
Yeah, definitely. And especially there is students right now that are doing production.
Yes.
Production 2. Go watch some shows on there.
Yes.
It's great inspiration. It's something I honestly, I have to admit, I didn't really do during production, watching other shows on Matters. Looking back at it, it would have probably really helped our production process a lot.
Probably. I mean, it gives you a great idea of, what works and what doesn't from an outside perspective. So, yeah, go and check it out. Other NHL Stenden news is that we have a new start page. The Start NHL Stenden
Intranet.
page has become intranet, and people have thoughts. So do I.
Let's begin with yours.
Why so complicated? Like, before it was just one big page of all these easy...
Easy tiles, yeah.
Yeah, nice tiles, and it was so easy to find everything. And it's become too difficult Well, not too difficult, okay, but there's so much now. I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot on this page. And the thing that I have the same problem again right now is I have it on my phone as well. If I try to go to the start page of NHL Stand-In, then I need to log into my NHL Stand-In account. Otherwise, you cannot go on the new page.
Yeah.
Which right now is an issue because I wanted to look at the page, but I can't because I have to log in.
And that, NHL Stand-In, dear NHL Stand-In web developers, that's why we want to talk. We got a problem.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up on my phone because there's one thing I do really like about the page.
Uh-huh.
And that is, well, you can modify it. So you can change it. You can change it. And I once again have to log in, which this really shows how annoying this new page is. But
modify though, that sounds interesting. What does that entail?
You can like there's
context.
like these little cogwheels, and you can set your preferences for like those little sections on the page.
That is cool.
What I also like is the NHL Stand-In News is on there.
Oh.
So that I think is kind of fun.
Okay.
And like at the top of the page there is NHL Stand-In News up there. So for instance, Corona update 22 February 16. And you can see it there very quick. And before you had to go to the news page to actually see those, so you missed a lot of things. It's also the page where we also refer to when we find some fun news about NHL Stand-In. Let's say what were they? The love letters to the elderly people on Valentine's Day.
Love letters. Just letters.
I mean, they were lovely.
Lovely.
And the news topic that we once had for the meals during Christmas was also from the news page. But now it's actually, everybody will be able to see it because it's right in the page where you have to go if you need to go to Blackboard or your schedule or anywhere.
Wait, does that make our job easier or does it make it obsolete?
It makes it easier for the students to find the news. For us, it doesn't really change a thing.
No, well, now people already know the news. What's the use of us telling them? You see my problem?
Oh, yeah, I see the problem here. Well, then we can just say it's easy to find now.
Yeah.
If you have not read it.
And then if you missed the show, you can always go and check it out on the new internet
Or
page.
if you don't like reading, then we'll summarize it for you.
Exactly. Our beautiful, beautiful voices will tell you.
Yeah.
Tell you the following. Cafe If has been closed for a while due to technical situation. But they're open again, which is great because admittedly the canteen food is not so fantastic. So
I once ate like a poke bowl at that cafe, and it was really nice.
Yeah, they make good stuff. Yeah. So if you're hungry, avoid the canteen. Go back to Cafe If now that you can, because that's where you're gonna find the good food.
Yeah, and it's close to the study landscape. That also makes life super easy when you're working there with your group. You just go to study landscape and boop.
Perfect.
You got your food, go back, go study, go do your thing.
It's the ideal situation for any student.
I was wondering, like, because we just talked about NHL Stand News, never saw a thing anywhere why that cafe was closed.
No, well, they had a sign saying, like, closed due to technical, I don't know if it was difficulties, but something. I'm guessing they upgraded some type of thing, but it took so long.
Yeah, it took very, very long. It took so long that we almost sent our reporters out to figure out why it's still closed.
Oh, we missed a scoop.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, that's okay. We have another scoop. At this point, I think everyone knows this one. But you can get a free NHL Stand-In sweater.
Yeah.
If you check your mailbox, you will likely have a letter from the university saying, go check out your sweater.
And if you didn't get it, you don't need the letter to get your sweater.
Yeah. Fun fact. You don't need the actual letter.
No. You just need your NHL Stand email address, and then you're good.
Listen, my friends were telling me, "Oh, did you get this letter?" And I was like, "No, I didn't get it." And then I checked my mailbox again and again, and it had no letter. And then
You were basically. Did you see the video made by NHL Stand-In?
The one where
she's sitting in front of the door.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, not quite like that, because I live in a building with a lot of people, and that would probably get me sent to the loony bin. But I did call my parents, like, yo, is there a letter? And I texted them, and they said, yeah. So I had them send pictures, only for me to finally, go to that site and find out you don't need it.
Yeah.
So let this be. Let me tell you, you don't need the letter. You can just go onto.
If you go to the new intranet page,
yes.
it's right there in the news section. Order your free NHL Stand-In sweater now.
Yeah, so they have a whole range of sizes and colors. So go get your free sweater.
And what color did you pick?
I picked black.
Black?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people actually picked the blue and red ones, because I picked the gray one. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, the red and the blue ones, they're very, very bold.
They are difficult to match and not so subtle, you know?
No, and especially like red, I think doesn't really scream NHL standard, but blue.
Blue, very much so.
Yeah.
Very NHL standard. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, go do it now, and then we will be back after a few songs.
Or will we call in Lisa right now?
Oh,
you can also call in Lisa.
Change of plot twist. Should we have a call instead?
We're gonna try it. We've never done this on the show.
Okay, let's do it.
And I thought because I just got yelled at that we missed a topic. So
guess who yelled? Me.
So we're gonna call in our news anchor Lisa, who is currently at home because she had can we say that? Yeah, it's not a super secret, right? Lisa had COVID, like most of us at one point probably did.
Lisa.
And she's almost out of quarantine, but didn't feel too well yet, so she's staying at home. But we have Lisa on the line, and now it should work. She can hear us right now over her phone, and if I move this up, we should be able to hear Lisa.
Lisa?
Lisa?
Stop!
It works. Yeah. You're live on air.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am good.
Wow, that's good to hear. Then if you're doing good, why aren't you here?
Because I got a snotty nose yesterday.
You. No, that's
and I thought it would be better to stay in.
I think that's very responsible and respectable. Okay, Lisa, are you ready for a very tricky would you rather question?
All right, give it to me.
Okay. Would you rather listen to one song for the rest of your life or never be allowed to listen to the same song twice?
Oof.
Trick question.
This is a good question.
I think it's a horrible question. This is evil.
What did you choose?
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
I
No.
pass. I'll just say pass.
No, you're not passing. We're discussing this after Lisa's done.
Okay.
I would never be able to listen to the same song twice.
Wait, you would never be able to listen to the same song twice?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're going with you can only listen to a song once and then never again.
Oh wait, is it just one song? Then no.
Well, you have to choose. It's either you listen to one song for the rest of your life, or you can only listen once to a song that you have heard. So let's say you've listened to something by... Name a song, Lisa or Dorcas. Name a random song.
Hammer Smashed Face by Cannibal Corpse.
Let's say you've listened to that song. You can never listen to it again.
That would be sad.
Or that will be the song you can only listen to for the rest of your life.
I would never listen to it again.
Okay. What about you, Dorcas?
Because I already heard it once.
Me?
Yeah.
That is such a good question. I'm just gonna sleep on it.
No. No. We're not leaving without an answer.
Ow. But that is horrible because there is so much music out there. And sometimes you hear a song and you listen to it, you love it, you want to listen to it again. But only one song for the rest of my life, I think I would lose my marbles, you know? So reluctantly, I'm gonna pick never be allowed to listen to the same song twice.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. If I would have to listen to the same song over and over, you know what I always have with music? I have with music always when I find a song that I really like, you start playing it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then after you've played it 40, 50 times, you start getting sick of the song.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel that's a shame because it's a song you really like. So I stopped doing that. And most of the time, I don't even listen to my own playlists. I listen to like Discovery Weekly and Release Radar on Spotify because those are random songs that I don't know, which are to my liking because Spotify caters them to my liking. So I would definitely go for only being able to listen once to a song and then be over with it.
I hope this will not happen sometime. You know, whenever I answer these questions, I'm afraid to answer because I'm thinking like, what if someday some twisted man is gonna make this like reality? That's why
It's gonna be the
I
new.
hate these
We
shits.
now have crypto, we have NFTs, and now we have songs that you can only listen once.
Yeah. Spotify's gonna say, oh, so interesting choice. Here you go.
Here you go. Can only listen to once.
Yeah.
But
shit.
speaking of a song, we're gonna listen to a song. We're actually gonna listen to two.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with. Let me see. We're gonna start with Pierce with "Miss You." Thank you, Lisa, for being on the show. We hope to
Thank
see you next
you.
week. And get well soon.
Yes.
Right now, we're listening to Pierce, "Miss You." Smooth transition.
Do you miss me?
I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I never make promises, cause I don't keep them. I already miss you. I tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. I tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding?
And that was Melodia by Sin Cole.
Wow. Super cool.
Music.
I'm just so very distracted by the music from outside. This ambulance going by. But that does not matter. So, let's talk about some interesting media stuff from this week.
Yes.
As you might know, last Sunday was the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
And, of course, with Super Bowl, the halftime show is always a big, big thing.
Yep.
So, that's what we're talking about today.
Well,
Do you know what the Super Bowl is?
it's an American football contest, and then the final is always super big, and there's a halftime show. That is literally all I know about the Super Bowl.
Okay. You got it right at the very basics. This year, the Los Angeles Rams played the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's right, you asked me if I knew a team.
Yeah.
I said the
I did.
Giants.
Giants, yeah. From where?
From America.
Very, very specific, like that. No, I can name you one. New England Patriots.
Do you watch American football?
No.
No? Okay.
No, but I do watch hockey. And the teams always support each other, so I sometimes get a glimpse of, what the NFL team is doing.
Yep.
So sometimes I know what the Patriots are up to. But not that much, really. Anyway, the LA
Super Bowl.
won the Super Bowl. They took the thing, the Super Bowl thing home with 23 points, I guess. I actually don't know too much, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt and just pretend it's right.
We just love the halftime show.
We do. Because it's always super cool. And
It is spectacular.
it's real interesting. Jeez, I gotta say, I'm fucking out of breath here. I hope people on camera cannot see this, but I'm gonna...
Well, this year, in the halftime show, we had a lot.
Sorry. I'm
Well,
sorry.
we had a lot of artists this year during the Super Bowl halftime show, and especially
Yeah.
if you grew up during the 2000s. Let's say you were our age during the 2000s, you probably loved this Super Bowl
Yes.
because this time we had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J.
Blige.
Blige.
Mary J. Blige.
Blige.
We don't know how to pronounce it.
No.
It's kind of a luge situation. We
Luge.
don't know how to say it. Anyway, they performed, and along with them, they had some special guests. 50 Cent and Anderson .Paak also performed, and this show was praised immensely. It was called like all the legends of hip hop coming together, and
I agree. It was really fun, and like I said, I think if you grew up during the age that those artists were actually super big, I mean, we all probably were, let's say, how old were we? Probably 10, 11-ish when these
What?
artists were really at their peak.
yeah, well, it differs per artist on this thing, but even if we were only 2 or 3 years old at the time that they were super famous and in their prime, their songs like stayed around for so long that it's still a nostalgia factor for us.
Definitely, yeah. And I really felt during this halftime show, I was like, this is cool. It's super old music.
Yeah.
Nothing in there I think was new. I
No.
think,
This was
or maybe
well,
maybe Kendrick.
I'm
Maybe
guessing
Kendrick.
Mad City by Kendrick was most
Yeah.
recent, but that still is like an older one. Other songs they performed were Lose Yourself, and they finished off the show with Still Dre, which
Yep.
is of course the
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, everybody knows it.
of course. But did you know that the NHL halftime
The NHL Stand the Halftime Show.
No, NHL.
Well, if you're looking for a concept for production 2, you got one right now.
Hold on, say that again.
The NHL Stand and Halftime Show.
No, the NHL standoff already exists. No, I got distracted with the NHL, the National Hockey League. Of course, I mean NFL.
Yeah.
Did you know that the halftime show was not always about big artists and didn't always feature
Yeah, I
artists
know.
like Snoop Dogg and everything?
I actually do. Back in the days, it used to be march bands from like universities.
Yeah, and only in I'm guessing the 70s till 80s is when they switched it up, because other networks, they tried to counter-program and draw like viewership away from the Super Bowl. So they decided, we got to step up our game and get some bigger performers. And
Yeah.
that's what they did. And that's where we see
They kicked up
artists
hard.
like Ella Fitzgerald and eventually Michael Jackson coming in and performing.
Do you have a favorite Super Bowl halftime show?
one of the most recent ones where Shakira and Jennifer Lopez performed. I really, really liked parts of the dance performance because I knew that dance group very well, and I think they did a great job at the choreography and capturing, the essence of the music and everything. So I like that one a lot. And of course, the Michael Jackson one is infamous. Famous.
I love the Michael Jackson one. It is, of course, if you watch it right now, you're like, wow, this is old. This is really, really old. But it's just so cool. He did that. He is such an icon. You can say about him what you want. Also, he is famous. Fame comes with controversy.
Well,
but
absolutely.
That halftime show, he was, the king of pop, of course, Michael Jackson is.
Mm-hmm.
And during the halftime show, he literally stood on stage for maybe 2 minutes doing absolutely nothing, and everybody was going crazy.
He is the one man that could probably get more hype from doing nothing than from actually doing something. Because that was insane. But
and
also...
Yeah, no, go ahead.
The way he starts the show was insane because around the field there's these massive screens called jumbotrons.
Yep.
And he appears on the screen, and then he moves around a little, and then he jumps up. And on top of the jumbotron, some smoke blows, and then there's him dancing. It's actually a body double. But he does this twice until he pops up on stage, and as you said, that's where he does, the
nothing.
pose for a second.
He just stands there.
He's auditioning to play Fred Flintstone, a caveman, and he's just standing in this position.
It's incredible how many good almost all the time the halftime show is just amazing. Like the quality is through the roof. The performers are doing super well, but not all the time. I know it's my personal, but in 2019, Maroon 5.
Yeah.
And I think, what was it, 2014? At least the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, there are some less than perfect.
Yeah, but even the bad halftime shows, they still feel quality because the production quality is just so incredibly high.
That's true. You don't have to be a good artist. As long as you have good dancers around you and some sick music playing, then it doesn't even matter. Maybe.
So
but
if you haven't seen it yet.
But it does make the good performances stand out as really, really, really good.
Yeah. I remember there was this halftime show with... what's his name? Uptown Funk You Up to the Bruno Mars. He has actually been twice in a halftime show, but they're always so good. It's just the vibe. It's there. I love it.
Is there any artist you would like to see perform who hasn't done it yet?
Well, I would love to see like a big Dutch artist. Let's say a Martin Garrix or anything, but I feel like that's very difficult in performance-wise because it's not really a live performance. They're just DJing.
He would have to do a lot with like dancers and lights.
Yeah, I don't think that would be half as fun.
No.
Like you want someone with a microphone singing, and you don't get that with some Dutch performer like a Martin Garrix.
True. I don't think Guus Meeuwis is going to see the Super Bowl halftime stage anytime soon.
Imagine Snollebollekes.
No. Well, I think he could have.
He could make a party. That's for sure.
If he translates it, left, right,
left, right.
Then he could have a serious party up there.
But I cannot. An artist right now that
I think a lot.
Do you have an artist that you would like to see?
Oh, I don't know, because I feel like the Super Bowl artists are kind of a certain type, a certain genre. And I think it kind of should stay that way, because a different kind of band, like if you put a death metal band on that stage, I don't know how the crowd's going to react.
I know someone who is definitely going to be at the Super Bowl at one point. Billie Eilish.
I knew you were going to say it. Easy. Yeah. Very likely.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe next year or the year after.
Could very well be. And I think she has, she could definitely pull that off, I think. But trying to think of someone I would want to see, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what they come up with next year.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. To be fair, the Super Bowl last year, 2021, I completely forgot about that one.
Me too. I was thinking, like, who performed again? And then I realized, okay, it was The Weeknd.
Yeah.
And his 10 billion body doubles.
Yeah. but it was also really good.
Good, but maybe not memorable.
I feel like with The Weeknd is he is very, I don't know, I just feel like he is so good. Love it. But during the Super Bowl performance, he feels very, how you say it, like very like, I feel like he doesn't know the presence he has when he is performing. Like I think he is on like Bruno Mars level. Like he could go big, but I feel like he's very humble in that case.
So you're saying he should
Well, I'd say if this is his style of performing, then he should definitely stick to it, of course.
Yeah.
But I feel like he can express himself way more on stage.
Maybe he'll get a second chance, just like Bruno Mars. He gets to do it again.
Yeah, I would be down for it. Like I watched it today again, and it is really good if you watch it. So
I'll have to rewatch it and judge again.
yeah. But that's the Super Bowl.
That was the Super Bowl, indeed.
We have one more song for you, and that is Melodia by Sinkel.
Tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. I tried to let go of all of the nonsense that you put me through. I give it all to you. I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited. You wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you. You're mine, mine, mine. It's right, right, right. It's right, 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 right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you, come to you.
Yeah, Sinkel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oi.
oh, hey, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, not to Lil Kleine, because
No.
why? Yeah, introducing global news or local news.
Local news with global. We need jingles.
Local news, global mindset.
Global, the
World.
news.
Yes. Let's hear it.
News.
Bye, Robin. Okay, so tell us. Come on, I can't take it any
Okay,
longer.
yeah, no, we have Lil Kleine, a Dutch performer.
Also, in English known as Lil Tiny.
Lil Tiny.
Yes.
That actually sounds really good. But yeah, he's in prison. There has been a video posted of him where he has a rough argument with his. It's not his wife, I think. It is his spouse, I think. But let's
His
just say
lady.
girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And they got into a little bit of a fight. So little Tiny got arrested for assaulting his girlfriend, and today he got released from prison.
Okay.
But his record label hasn't mentioned a thing. They have been silent over the course of this event, and yeah, so far it's not looking great. We already have like Dutch performers, for instance, like Boof and whatever. You hardly hear about them because they're not. I wouldn't say they're cancelled, but they're not part of the media that we know in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And for some reason, with Lil Kleine, this is not my opinion, but this is how some people state it, how our sources state it, and they say, why is he not being cancelled yet? Because he is very controversial in some cases, but unlike Boof and whatever, he is still everywhere on the media, and that's not the case with other Dutch artists. So.
Could it be, maybe this is a controversial thing, but Boof, of course, is, I guess was he Moroccan, or he's at least from like the north of Africa. Well, Lil Kleine is a Dutch guy, so could there be a factor like that influencing this? Saying like, oh, he's...
Maybe.
You know?
I don't know. It's strange, though, because, yeah, he is still... Well, I wonder if he still comes back after this. He is, again, free. His court case was yesterday, I believe, and he has been let free.
Let free.
Yep.
Let go.
So he's out on the streets.
Ah, yeah. Okay, watch out for an aggressive Lil Kleine. Because he might
punch you in the face when you see him.
Yeah, but that's not a good thing. I hope he does face some type of consequences because, you know, letting him get away with this is not fair to anyone involved.
You're probably not seen the video, but
nope.
it's not... if you see the video, you're kind of reluctant to say, yeah, he's very not nice.
Okay, so gonna do that
but
after the show. Watch
news.
The video. Yeah, but in some other more positive news, we can party again.
Yes.
We're allowed to.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm so happy.
You sound very excited.
Yes.
So I'll let you speak.
Yeah, we can party again. I wouldn't say we're done with Corona yet, but from Friday and on, at least everything can stay open from 1 or till 1 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And the Corona Check app is going to leave. Getting out of there, unless you need to go to a country where they still want your Corona Check app, or you need to go to the airport and you still need it. But if you want to go to the cinemas anywhere, do not need the Corona Check app anymore, which is from the 25th, I believe. Yes, from 25th.
Of February.
Yes, of February. And from the 18th, so this Friday, everything stays open till 1, but you still need to check app. And we still have 1.5 meters is dropped. Masks dropped. Up until inside events from 500 people and on. I see a very confused face.
I didn't really follow the press conference because, to be honest, it's been hard to keep up with a billion changes every couple of weeks. But,
okay, let me get you
a
list right here. So.
Good to know. Anyway, okay, so Corona update from Robin. Let's go.
Yes, hold on. I still need to look up the page.
Okay.
These are the new. Nope, this is all old. I'm not prepared.
Peak journalism.
February.
Where are you gonna go party once you're allowed to again?
I'm going into city center immediately.
Groningen?
Yes.
Best one.
Like this may be something actually. While I search up this Saturday last week, there was this protest that it was called "The Night Stands Up" in English, and all clubs were like, "Oh, we're gonna open again." Hasn't quite happened. I don't know how it was in Leeuwarden, but in Groningen everything shut down because everything was. How you say this? Getting dwangsom. They would get a ticket for 15,000 euros if they would open that night on Saturday. But I can tell you this: the vibe in Groningen was awful on Saturday. Like
I can imagine.
It just felt like there was anarchy going on. But press conference.
Yes.
From Friday the 18th, the nightlife can open up until 1. Mm-hmm. On locations where there is less than 500 people, inside locations, you do not need your corona certificate, nor you need a mask, nor 1.5 meters distance. And the isolation now is 5 days instead of 7.
Oh, okay.
Then from the 25th, it is the same. So locations inside do not need check-apps or masks anymore. But for big events, indoor events, there is going to be a 1G. And I don't know if you know the 3G, testing, vaccinated, recovery.
Yes.
And for big events that are going to be inside with more than 500 visitors, you need to be tested in order to go there. So no more vaccination, no more recovery. You need to be tested.
Uh-huh. All right.
Then for the rest, everything is dropped. So basically from the 25th and on, Corona leaves us. And all stores, all nightlife can stick to their regular time schedules. So you could go party till 6 a.m. again.
What? Who?
Yeah, from the 25th and on, everything is open again. And it's not up to the government when you shut down. It is up to the clubs. They can choose themselves. I know in cities, of course, you have some... In Groningen, there's no mandate for shutting down. In Leeuwarden, I think there is. I'm not sure what time that is. So basically, from the 25th, no more COVID. It's done.
Or so we hope. I'm gonna
If-
give myself a second to take this all in while you talk about the new Formula One cars, all right?
Yes, the new Formula One cars. If you follow Formula One, you've already heard about this, but this year we're getting new Formula One cars. It's going to be a new era within Formula One. And a lot has changed. The biggest change is the downforce reduction. Very technical term. But this basically means that the dirty air produced by Formula One cars is going to be reduced. So all the cars chasing can stick closer to the car they are trying to overtake.
Ah, okay.
Because the problem in current F1 is the cars that are driving right now are super fast, but they create a lot of dirty air. And dirty air is basically air that has moved, like in space. So if I move my hand, you have all the air that is moving. You have dirty air, which is bad for a downforce that a Formula One car produces. And you need downforce to go fast, go yeet.
Yeah.
So in the new Formula One cars, if you stick behind the other car, you'd lose in 2021, you'd lose about 40 to 50% of your downforce, which means you can't go fast. In the new cars, they are estimating it to be 10% that you lose in downforce.
That's a significant change.
So the goal, we don't know if this is going to work yet, is that races are going to become more spectacular to view, and there's also going to be more overtakes. It's going to be super fun. Another change is the wheels. They used to be 13-inch rims, so the rubber goes around. Those are going to be 18-inch, so they're going to be a lot bigger, also to reduce the dirty air effect. They also have wheel covers now. And this is one for all the ecological people. The fuel that they're going to use is now 10% based on the e-fuel. Carbonate fuel. It's better for the environment, at least. And that's kind of it. If you know Formula 1, you're like, yes, this guy probably said a couple of things wrong. If you don't know Formula 1, it's all very confusing.
Yeah, well, I was just very excited to hear you saying that e-fuel thing. Very well done. We should have a new segment called Spelling Bee, where we spell or say a word, a difficult one, because as proven last week, we are oh so very good at that.
E10 fuel.
E10 fuel. There you go. It's just a number. Right. I'm excited to see the new season, also with the drivers and new lineups that we have.
Yeah.
How long until the season kicks off? Shouldn't be too long now, is it?
No. Most of the time, well, it's very different from last year's, of course, because we were still dealing with COVID and everything, and especially the year before, because that really slowed things down. But the first race is to be scheduled at March 20th at 4 o'clock in Bahrain.
March 20th, in like a month. That's cool.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm excited to watch again.
Me too. Definitely.
Yay. Okay, we're going to talk about some other exciting stuff to watch after this song when we share our entertainment picks and recommendations.
Yes, a song.
How about that? Yeah.
We are gonna listen again to the Scandinavians, and we're listening to
No.
Pilgrims.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I know we ain't talked in a minute, but it's time. Living in the thoughts and the visions, but between the lines, yeah. I can't even talk with the visions there.
All right, that was Pilgrims by Scandinavians, and we just heard from our marketing department that we need to rectify something a little bit, because in public transport, you still need to wear your mask.
Yeah. Mask on. Like Future said, not mask off, mask on.
Mask on in public transport.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's talk entertainment picks, shall we?
Yep.
Also,
Are we gonna call in
Jort?
Jort?
Yes. Jort,
I'll give him
you're
a call.
gonna be. We're gonna have our coach on the show.
Our
If he
clients.
picks up client, that's true.
So I'm not. Jort? Oh
it's
wait.
the remix. It's. I'm not. Nice.
All right, you Jort. How do we announce? I don't know. This is all new to me.
Just call him, and we're gonna tell him, "Hi, you've been selected to win $1,000,
All right.
euros," and then we're tell him, "Oh no, actually not, but you're on the show."
It's ringing.
Ho ho.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
We have Jort on
Hello.
air. Well, Dorcas, take it away.
Hello, Jort. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's great to hear. We're talking entertainment picks, and I'm wondering if you have an interesting entertainment pick for us. Anything you watched recently that you think that people should know about?
I think most people saw the last episode of Boba Fett, the book of Boba Fett, I think.
I have not.
No.
What's this about?
You have not. Oh, you don't want to. I don't want to give away a spoiler, of course, but
Well,
there is a special shot in it that is linked to, I think, one of the famous shots of King Kong that he's hanging on to the top of a building.
Okay. And
Yeah, and
is
not
it-
to give spoilers away, you can't pretty much say a lot more, but Boba Fett, as everybody knows, likes to ride on big animals.
So this is the show on Disney Plus, right?
Yes,
The Book of Boba Fett on Disney Plus.
the book of Boba Fett, yeah. For all Star Wars nerds, a must-see. So everybody that's into the Star Wars scene probably seen it already. But if you haven't, it's a good thing to do.
all
Right,
right.
The Book of Boba Fett. You can watch it
Sound-
on Disney Plus.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you
Yeah,
for
the
your...
book of Boba Fett.
Amazing. The Book of Boba Fett. Thank you for your input. Let's move on to another entertainment pick.
Thank you, George. It was fun.
Okay, yo. Good
Bye-bye.
luck.
Bye-bye.
Another entertainment pick of the week.
Yes. This is one of your picks.
You
It
have
is-
Anna Plus. Sounds really
Anna.
weird in English. Anna Plus. You can. It's two entertainment picks of the week technically because we have the TV show, which you can just watch for free on the NPO, and then you have the movie, and you can watch that on Netflix actually. And the show is about Anna, and Anna is
surprisingly.
a graduated student in Amsterdam. And it's basically about her love life. Anna is gay, and she has a ton of girlfriends, and that is basically what the title of the show most of the time is. So, Anna plus name of the girlfriend, and then basically what happens with the two. All sorts of drama. It's super fun. I definitely recommend watching it. The movie is a continuation of the series, so if you want to see the movie, it is recommended to see the series as well. And in the movie itself, there's I also don't want to spoil too much, but it's a lot of LGBTQ representation. So go watch it. It used to be in cinemas. I've seen it in cinema with my sister, who is called Anne.
Yeah.
So we were on a Anna plus Robin episode.
Anne plus Robin.
So yeah, I definitely recommend watching it, especially if you're not woke. After watching this show, you'll be
If
super
you're an
woke.
absolutely ignorant bastard, go watch it. Pigs. Anyway, this is available on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it is in
Okay.
Dutch, but I actually don't know the series itself. I don't know if that is subtitled now. I actually say it because it's a Dutch show.
And if not, it's a great Dutch learning lesson.
Good luck. But on Netflix, it's most definitely subtitled.
It has to be. Another one here is Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Other
yeah.
side.
It's a video game, Uncharted, and they
oh.
just released a movie. It actually released today. Uncharted is a video game. It's like an action video game, whatever. If you like it, you can play it on the PlayStation. But Tom Holland is casted in the show. And I have some very interesting thoughts about this film. Because I feel like Tom Holland was the worst person to cast for Uncharted.
Who should have been cast instead?
Anyone but Tom Holland.
Any other
No,
Tom?
the thing is, in Uncharted, you have your protagonist. He's called Nathan Drake, and Nathan Drake is I wouldn't say he's grumpy, but he's very sarcastic, and he's a bit older. And Tom Holland is literally the exact opposite.
He's none of those things.
He's
He's not old
none of
or
those things.
sarcastic.
So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be good. It just released in cinemas. You can watch it in your favorite cinema in the Netherlands. Let us know what you think on Instagram. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, maybe we've seen it next week, and then the next week after the break we can talk
we
about
have
it.
a little break.
Yeah. Last pick I've got is a movie called Train to Busan. This is a South Korean movie from 2017, and basically what happens is a man and his daughter take a train to Busan. Who would have thought? Great surprise there. And some lady makes her way onto the train, and from that moment things start getting a little wacky. And since they are on a train, it's kind of,
What happens on the train?
well, this lady that made her way onto the train was, she had this weird infection thing
Yeah.
that quickly spreads, and it makes her a little cuckoo, and she bites one of the
So basically a zombie.
attendants. Yeah, well, spoiler, it's probably not a spoiler. It's literally on the poster. But yeah, it's a zombie train movie, and it's very interesting. I thought it was absolutely terrifying at times. I also absolutely cried my eyes out at the end.
Oh.
So, very cool movie. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, you can watch it on, I see, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Not on Netflix, unfortunately, but...
No. But you can
Yeah.
also watch it on YouTube.
Oh,
You have to pay for it, of course.
yeah.
Google Films and Apple TV.
Yeah, so that's it. I would definitely say go watch it. Super interesting. Despite it being another language, it's still, easy to follow.
Well, I think after a Squid Game, a lot of people have started to accept that
Yeah.
if it's not English, it's going to still be really good.
After Parasite and Squid Game, indeed.
Parasite as well.
Yeah, it's a very fun one. Oh, actually, one of the people from Squid Game, the one who recruits people,
Yeah.
he plays the dad in the movie.
Oh, well,
So
there you
interesting
go.
little thing. Yeah, very cool. And I think there is another thing. I'm not too sure about this. What I'm gonna say next might be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure the son who played in Parasite is one of the baseball players in Train to Busan.
Oh.
So
Alright.
some familiar faces there. Super cool. Go watch it. Okay, I think
that's the show.
that brings us to the end.
That wraps it up.
We talked about many things, from Mr. Lil Kleine to the Super Bowl to
Little tiny.
the... I started it, so I can't be mad. And yeah, all the new NHL standard and stuff. So let's end it here.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.
It's been quite a long show, actually, today.
Paul.
We actually filled the entire hour.
And more. Who knew that two people could talk
Bonus
so
time.
much? Damn. Anyway.
That's it. It's going to be summer, or not summer vacation, I wish.
You
It's going
are...
to be spring vacation next week. And we won't be there next week.
Nope.
The week after, we'll be back.
Yes. For
And
now,
get ready, because maybe on Monday morning, you'll once be able to listen to us.
Monday morning at 9 p.m. PM? AM.
AM.
Monday morning at 9 p.m. Welcome to...
Hawk Radio.
Yeah.
Boom. Spoiler alert.
Did you not hear the absolute mistake there? Monday
What?
morning
Monday morning,
is 9.
AM.
Yeah, what did I say?
PM.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not right.
Correct me. Journalism. We need corrections. We need fact checkers.
We need the show to end. That is what we need.
That is very much what we need. So
Thanks.
let's do that.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy your vacation.
Yes. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.